What's up, guys? We'll go through the keep it deals first thing in the morning. Looks like this one right here looks pretty promising. The House of Cards. I mean, I never watched the show, um, but I heard it's good. But the numbers look really good. Well, not really good. It's 28. Mm. Thanks over 37. Ugh. 27, 15. This 37 looks like an inflated price. Let's check out the primes. There are no prime offers. So, yeah, we'd probably get the buy box. See, it's a good 269. So it's 5, that's 6. 668. 32. That's a pretty reasonable price, actually. It's in the kind of the medium area, not down here at 29 or 25, and not up there at 37. 32 looks like pretty good. I think I'll go ahead and pull the trigger on it. First thing we looked at. I haven't ever had issues with Awesome Books USA, but some of these bigger sellers, you'll find that they're don't really inspect their used books as well as they probably should. But let's see here. Yesterday I found a store. I think it was like New Mexico Bookworm store, had 74% what do you call that, rating. And I was like, why do you have such a low rating? I looked into their comments. Yeah, keep it deals. And it seemed like all of their comments said that, because I was looking at a new book and I was like, why is this new book priced so low? And then they all their comments were saying, um, bought book in new condition, received the book, and it's not new. It's got creases and this and that. So they're selling used books for as new, it seems. And it's like, I wonder if the numbers like eventually work themselves out where the returns kind of outweigh the profits that you're getting, because you do get a bump in profits, but that just seems like a stressful way to live. I want to reduce the amount of returns as much as possible for me. Unless there's like extreme cases. If the book is like falling apart, most likely I'm going to try to return it instead of list as acceptable. But if the book is borderline, like good, acceptable, then I'll give it a shot. But most of my books I just list as good, even if it looks pristine, looks like brand new. I still put it as good, um, unless my only stipulation of putting it is like very good. I never do like new. I do very good. Um, if a book is still wrapped, if it's still like sealed, and you can tell that it's just a brand new book, then I'll list it as very good. But that's pretty rare for me. I'm usually going with good. Let's see. I changed up the filters a little bit. Um, I watched Joji Davenport and Raking Profits webinar last night, and he kind of went over his criteria. Number one, I was on 3 months usually on the Keep It deals, and we want to see the like today. Like, we want to see the books that have just recently dropped. So I changed it to the day, and that obviously is going to reduce the amount a subset that you get. I also reduced this just by 5, so it wasn't like an extreme amount. And he's putting, let's do this. He's putting 3,500,000. So 3,500,000. See if there's anything different. There's a couple more books. So far, nothing really too super interesting, I would say. Maybe this one looks like a different language, but home is where the hurt is. Seems strange. Let's see. So we're up here, 53. I don't know. It doesn't look like the used is selling or is moving too much. This might be new sales with these drops. Down here, you can see that the used offer count isn't really dropping at the times that the sales rate is dropping. It's dropping randomly, but I've come to understand, whether it is or not, I don't know. But what I've come to understand and think is that, you know, if this rank drops and then I don't see a drop in the used offer count, then I'm going to assume that that's a new sale. And if it just disappears or if it drops without a drop, sometimes, that could be a keep it glitch. But what I think is people are just hopping off of it because these FBM orders, it's not like it's at Amazon's warehouse. They can just, get rid of some of their inventory if they want. I feel like that probably happens. Alright. Well, we had one for the keep it deals this morning. And then, so we'll hop on over, open up Flip Mine. See if we can't find something over there. I ordered Joji Davenport's new A to A course. About to be starting that, looking at that today. Super excited. I feel like I'm going to know most of the information because I've binged his YouTube channel to the max. But I know that there's going to be, little details that I could pick up on. They're going to be worth the value of the course. I'll probably go through the course for a while, then I'll make a video on it. See my recommendation or not. But definitely gonna have a recommendation for it because I've watched all his YouTube videos, and his method of sourcing has increased my profit by a lot. It's not even close, honestly. They've the way he does the long tail books is perfect for how I'm trying to supplement the profits that I have coming in, because I have pretty good traditional OA products that sell monthly, but they just obviously don't sell for high ROI. The high ROI books, though, obviously they don't sell whole lot or fast or anything, but they'll sit for a little bit, maybe 2 cents, storage fee per month, which is completely worth it. It's looking pretty promising. I don't know why, but the Nazi books always do good. It seems. World Wars are always intriguing. I'm always watching the documentaries, so I understand. Let's see, 79. Yeah, that's the only Prime offer is $79. Seems like a good one, honestly. Excuse me. Let's see here. 25. See, I think that this is a little inflated right here. We probably could buy this and jump on that price, but I'm just concerned about the low price over here for so long. It doesn't seem like it is an undervalued book. It seems like it's an inflated price book at the moment, at least. Of course, we got the stock photo for books. If you haven't seen this or don't understand what I'm saying, for some reason Amazon will, if they don't have a picture, they'll just put this there. I think I don't really know who's doing it, but there's a ton of books on Amazon that have this picture. Obviously, this picture does not match Making Progress in Russia. In Russian, it's physics. It's like it doesn't make sense, but there's tons of books like that, and I tend to stay away from them because I don't really understand what's going on with that. But some of the discords that I'm on say that they've pulled the trigger and been completely fine, no issues. I don't know. I'm gonna stay away from that because that just seems like a return waiting to happen. And I'd like to avoid those return stuff. Alright. Nothing there. We'll hop over here to Product Finder. I'm wanting this course to help get me some new keep a product finder criterias, because I mean mine's good. I feel like I catch quite a bit with what I got, but I think that it can be better. I think I can have more criteria, like change it up a little bit. That way I'm not always seeing the same exact books. I'm able to be like, all right, that criteria is not working today. I can change over to this one. But we'll see how it goes. It's quite a bit of videos in the course of his, and so we'll start chipping away at it today. When I get a new course, I always try to go through even the basic information. Just act like a beginner from the very beginning, because there's information that you think like, oh, I know what bestseller rank is. Like, I've been doing this. I know what that is. But then you go and listen to somebody talk about it, and then they tell you something that you didn't even know and weren't even thinking about for so long, and you're like, man, that would have helped out tremendously if I would have just been looking at it like that. Yeah, it's definitely, in my opinion, it's definitely helpful to buy courses and understand how other people look at things, not just how you've always been doing it and whatnot. Just get a fresh view on it. That way you can challenge your point of view sometimes. This one honestly looks like an undervalued book. Let's see here, $9.42. It's acceptable for the 942, but up here's the good at 1339, 1340. So if we got this at 1340 and we sold it for, we'll say 48. 48's really good, but the buy box right now is at 39. So we'll be under 100% ROI. Prime offers. So yeah, that 39 is the prime offer. There's two prime offers at $39. So one's acceptable, one's good. So I would either have to price it at 39 price and then hope I can compete with the buy box with this guy, or price it above at this 49 price and then wait for this person to sell out. And I don't know if, I feel like Amazon's probably not going to give this guy the buy box easily, at least, because he's got a low rank, low lifetime rating. Oh no, he doesn't. He's got 121. I'm looking at 5. Sorry, it's early in the morning. He's got a pretty high count, but because he has acceptable, yeah, I'm just not going to go for it. Too close to call. All right, and as I've said on the other videos, right now I'm being a little bit stingy with my books that I buy, just because I've got plenty of, inventory right now, and plenty of inventory on the way. I've spent a good amount of money this whole week. So I'm wanting like 100% ROI. Obviously more. But I'm trying not to go below that 100%. Just to be a little conservative right now. Once I have more cash flow coming in, I'll take more risks, more opportunities to try to test the waters on things. But right now, I'm wanting more of a sure thing. Porsche. This looks promising. Let's check this out. We got 44 sales here, 45, 47. Let's look at it. We can get like new at 1190. 1190, good. So I mean, we might as well go with the like new. Very light shelf wear. Let's see here. If I did 1190, and this is hitting at 44, 45, 47, 45, and that's 142 ROI right there. Seems like the book holds its value up there. It has dropped down like right here before, right here, but I'll look back here. For so long, it's been kind of low. And that's probably because the used offer count's been so high. Was so high back here. Let's see here. What is the prime count? None. There are no prime offers. Yeah, see, in that situation, I'm gonna pull the trigger and see what happens, especially with this like new. I'm trying to remember to do the new tab. That way I can come down here and mess with this here. Proceed to checkout. Undenying KPF. So media purchased. And we move on. German is a fun. Man, Germany would be cool to go to one day. Go get a beer. No more TED dogs. I don't know how they're gonna make that happen. Let's see here. Some of these books are pretty funny to look at, like what their title is and stuff. There's a book out there for everything. Excuse me. So the lowest offer, or prime offer, is 52 on here. We got 52. And buy box is 52, so they're definitely giving it to the... So this one doesn't sell a whole lot. But I think that we can swoop in there and get a sell. The used offer counts are rising, which is concerning. This book is not. No. I think the price was inflated right here, so we'll pass on it. Moving right along. Let's see here. Mermaid. A lot of these I've already looked at. What's this one? More Than Meets the Eye? We can only hope. Make sure I'm eligible. A lot of these like comic book things. Nice. A lot of the comic books are gated. Oh, these type of books get me excited whenever it looks like it's struggling to stay in stock. And they're getting sold at this high price here. Yeah, this, oh wait, looks like someone already, it was too good to be true. Someone already jumped on it. You can always tell someone, or like, so if you're looking through here and you see that you can see that the price is dropped, and you're like, oh nice, we can probably get this for a good price. You come in here and you see it 91, you can just look, this is the lowest price that you're going to be able to buy it for at the moment. So we missed that one. Let's see here. Does it drop often? Playing down here at 11. So we could probably try to track this at that price. If we could get it for under 15, I think that would be good. We'll say 16. Throw 16 on here. Then include the shipping. Take that out. So anytime a book is consistently showing that it drops down in price, like right here, we're at $11 right here. We're at 11 something here, 11 something, and here 11.47. And then obviously this one's $2.72. But someone jumped on that. That would have been beautiful. But this book is definitely a book that holds value. As you can see, the lowest used price is always up here at the 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s. Great value. And then every now and then it'll plummet down there, and I want to be alerted whenever that happens. So I just come here to track products, put in those criterias, and so it'll alert me. I'll get an email whenever the price drops, and I'll jump on there and try to get it before someone else. But you can see that I'm not the only one. Like right here, you can see that the community tracking, there's 9 people already tracking this. So, like, yes, this is a good, thing to do, but is there competition? Very much so. You got to be on it. You can't, as soon as you get that's why I put the criteria kind of stringent. That way I'm not, every time I get an email, I'm not like, oh, rush in there to get it and then realize oh, it's an acceptable book. I'm not going to go for that. Or, oh, it's plus shipping, I want to make sure that whenever I get an alert, it's something that deserves my attention. So I need to get on it right away. At the beginning, whenever I was doing the Keepa tracking, I was, man, I was kind of being loose with my um, criteria of what I was tracking, and I was just getting emails constantly because I made them so loose. And I was like, all right, I gotta kind of tighten this up a little bit. That's right, sorry. And so now, whenever I get an email, I still have some that I'm tightening up, making a little more stringent, but most of the time I'm like, okay, let's go. Something's good. Something's hit the radar. We gotta check it out. Mm-hmm. That's definitely been a huge. That's how I buy. I mean, I'm not gonna keep it deals is honestly probably, I don't know, 60-70% of how I buy my books. The um, probably keep a product finder is a good chunk of that. I don't know, and then keep alerts after that. Flipmine, I'm still learning that thing. I want to definitely understand that. Look at this book. Oh, this is a great one to go over. Africana titles don't matter. I don't know why I've written that. Anyways, um, this is a book that that I was looking at. I was like, oh, this is good. It holds value. It's up here. Buy box is up here at 50. Just drop down to 8 something. I think it's plus or no shipping. And it's like, hey, okay, this thing holds its value pretty good. Stays up there. Like even whenever it drops down here to 25 at a low, the used buy box is still up here. This is a great keepy graph. I'm eligible. Everything seems great. But look at this. I'll put in 55 at 13.43 and it's $55. I'm like, okay, that's not bad. Like this everything checks out with this book. But then I don't do this often, but I was like, what how much does this book weigh? Come up here if you on the seller amp. I'm sure if you look at the product detail, it'll tell you as well if you don't have Seller Amp. But Seller Amp is very convenient and it has this. But you can see that it says the weight is 9 pounds, almost 10 pounds. Like this book is heavy. And I'm just like, nah, I think I'll pass on shipping a 9-pound book around. I don't know. Because I mean, the heavier the product, the more your storage fees is gonna be. It's not crazy amount, and you will make money on this book. I'm not saying that. I just don't want to deal with a 9-pound book. Some people be like, screw it, if I'm making money, I'm making money. But for me, I'm like, yeah, I'll save my money for a book that's like less than a pound. I enjoy the lighter weight products. I've shipped way too many things that were stupid big and got burnt on the shipping price or the storage fees. And this isn't books. Like books, most of the time you'll make up your storage fees, no problem. But I'm just being a little stringent right now, not just pulling the trigger on things. Shoot, whenever I get a prep center though, like I got a prep center for my traditional OA products. That way I don't, touch those, and that's really nice. But with books, I haven't really pulled the trigger because I have to have two separate prep centers. Like I can't, you know, send books to my current prep center. They don't do used. They only do new. And but when I do get a prep center for my books, which I'm going to, I don't know, no, I want to make sure that I got some good cash flow first, got my money right first, and then I'll look into that. But once I have that, like that 9 pound book, I ain't ever touching it. But screw it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, as long as it doesn't sit for too long, you'd be good. But all right, that's about it for the day for today's recording. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on next one. Bye.